Hello YouTube, Sonic Joshua 24 here, and if you notice this is actually the Sonic Worlds test level. Now, I'm actually been having a problem, but I figured this out. I'll show you. So basically, after you get by the level and you get your score, an A rank or B rank or whatever it is, definitely an A rank, you end up with this, and your application closes. There is a way to fix that. So first off, I'm going to need to pause. First off, if you're in the level editor, you're gonna need to go over to here. This is the this that popped up is basically your code list. It's a more complicated code list. If you don't understand this that good, then click this one. It's a more simplified one, but since I understand the other list, I'll use this one. So here's how to get it to work. First off, I'll show you where to go. Right now you're going to need to click on Player, scroll down, and Player Initialize. This is basically what we're going to copy player initialization. Player initialization has been copied. Now just need to scroll down, and well, I already did this already. Player initialization 2 is what it's calling it because there's already one already, so that's smart. So also what you're also going to need is to make another condition which will start at frame. Make the condition first, and then what you put in there is basically set end level to 0. You gotta look for the master level icon. These are all master level icons of master level. Set A rank to 0. Set end timer to 100. That's basically to actually control your audio. I figured that out. Then set boss to 0 in case you actually defeated the boss. Set total to 0. So basically the total is then zeroed out. Then set game timer to 0. It basically resets the timer, you know, the timer on the left top corner of the screen you would see in every Sonic game. That counts up. Then set mode to 0. Basically this is the main master camera. The master camera is basically what controls your camera, so that way you see Sonic. Then what you do is you go to player 1 basically and set score to 0. That way you don't have the same score you had in the first level continuing in the second. And then what you do is, well, actually I did this just in case. Set attribute value A to 0 for the player starting point, But I think this is pretty useless, but I left it in there anyway, just in case, because it just made the game work. I'm not sure if it's important or not, but also, stop sample. Eggman 2 is basically the music that was playing in the background before. In my first level, I showed you the error in the second level and leading to the boss. I'm going to show you how to fix that. Then set alterable value A to 0, and it's the lamppost you need to do that with. Then set checkpoint to 0 on special conditions. Yes, and this is special conditions too. So I did all that, and so all this actually works. So then, after I did that, I copied player initialization, and it just helped me reset the rest of the game, because Sonic kept because like I was able to then start the level, but I was starting in the wrong place. It wouldn't start at the player position that the arrow was pointing at. So what I did was basically copy player initialization, and that fixed it all for me. So let's go over to my boss level that I'm creating and go into the code. So basically, I'm going to just right now paste player initialization, and so you have 2 there. I don't need this. Insert. Start at frame. There we go. That's what we want. So now I'm going to show you how to do all that. So first, click, and we're going to get this. What we're going to do first is find level. So what you do is you go down to master level, right click, and you can't see this, but I'll read it to you. What you need to do is look for variable values. Here, let me make things up here. There. Variable values. Click set. Now you'll be given this. This is what you will use for modifying the values. So what we want is basically, we don't touch the water level, but I'll do this for you. There. Now you can see what's needed. We need to set rank, end timer, and end level, and boss and game timer to 0. I set all these to 0 because, well, basically I think they're important, so I'm doing my best, but it works. So if it works, we will start. I'll start off with rank. Okay, so all the level variables that are needed to be set to 0 are now set to 0. What I'm going to do next is click on special, which is special conditions. You go to set global variable, and ignore what I was doing before. That was the string. Variable is what we want, and set. Then game mode. No, we don't want game mode actually. We want to reset total actually. Then once that's reset, we can basically insert another one, which will then give us, if we go to level timer and reset that. Then insert again. And change global value, set. And then what else was it? Checkpoint, set that to 0 if you hit any checkpoints. Okay, so now let's test our code here. Now I'm gonna say it's not gonna entirely work because of the fact that we also need actually with not until yes. And we died. Yep, there's something wrong with our code. Yes. So that's why I added a few more things into the code to make sure it works. Because we had extra lives, and so now we should be able to just fix that. So first off, we've got to work on more of this, actually. So now we're here, and it is time to do what we needed to do. Plus, this wasn't in there anyway. Total was there, but not this. But that's okay, that'll be there. So what we need to do now is insert the main camera and set that to, where was it? There it is, mode. You look for mode and it's got to be set to 0. That's what's going to allow the camera to home into Sonic. So just add this right here, value set, and basically just alteral value A you just use. Okay, so here we go. Let's try it again. Went through my test level again, which is the second level, which I'll put together soon. And voila! It finally works. Okay, so obviously now the music works. Basically I made a mistake in my code, actually. This is what I made a mistake of. It was actually 0 before, so I changed it to 100 and the music worked. So that is how to fix your little level glitch problem. So I hope you enjoyed it, and comment, rate, and subscribe.